Thank you for joining me in this next video. In our last video, we left off by fixing our collection view and fixing how we generate random colors. In this video, what we'll do is we'll generate a hex code. So let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is we need to make a function. Let's call this function hex or hexy. Color, and what it takes an argument of UI color and returns a string. Okay. Let's create a constant called components, and what this does is it grabs the components CG color. What it does is it grabs the red, blue, green components of our UI color. Let's name call another variable named hex, and no, actually this should be named var because we'll mutate it later. Okay. So for I in 0, 2, okay, var int. So what we need to do is we need to generate a number, and that number will be components I multiplied by 255, and 255 is like the highest RGB number that you can, that you're able to have. Okay, so let's name another variable. Let's grab another variable called let Hexcode, and let's name this let because we won't mutate this, equals string. And what this initializer does is it converts an integer to a hex value. Okay. So now we need to check if the hex code length is less than 2. If hex code characters count is less than 2, then what we need to do is say hex equals hex plus 0 hex code, else hex equals hex plus hex code. And what we'll do is out of this for loop we'll return our hex. Actually, let's return hex like that. Okay. So let's see if this works. What we'll do is we'll go to our to select item at index path. We'll remove this print statement. We'll say print hexy and self colors index path row. And let's run this. Oh, missing that. Okay. So let's see if this is working. Awesome. So it's generating our hex codes. Now these hex codes won't be 100% exact, but it'll give you as close as possible representation of that color. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to save these hex codes because we'll be using them later on. So let's make a new variable over here and let's name it hex codes, and it will be an array of strings. Okay, awesome. Well, that'll be all for this video. In our next video, what we'll do is we'll set up our alert icon or our alert view and also our share view. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.